All right. Good evening, folks. Good evening. Can you hear me fine? Once again, last time, checking. So, nothing is happening in the market after it opened. It was not that great of a day. Um, if you see NASDAQ NQ, which is the NQ mini contract, it did open up, then it tried to consolidate, didn't finish at the session high. So if you see the volume profile, the volume was accumulated at this level, 11,058. That's the high, and the low is 11,019, and the point of control is 11,038. Right now, if you see, it's trying to stay below the VWAP, which is the purple line, and um, basically let's see if at the top of the hour in 2 minutes we see any movement. Usually we won't see much activity until 8 p.m. Eastern time. Um, I'm into my stage 2 of the top step 50k combine, and right now my account value is 52,312. That means I am up 2,312 in phony money. Uh, the target is 3,000. So if we can get that tonight, that would be neat. However, one thing I have learned is never look for a target. If you look for a target, in trying to achieve that target, you will always mess up. So just look for your setups, be patient, and see if the trade works for you. So almost end of 15-minute bar here, and we will see some activity at 7 o'clock or not. Literally nothing going on here. It was volatile yesterday, but nothing to do here right now. Let's see a 5-minute chart. Not different than the 15-minute chart. Um, trying to keep under the VWAP and the simple moving average. Um, the other lines that you see are the evening session, the new day that began, which is Tuesday, August 4th, I would say, even though it's not August 4th, but for the trading session it is. The high was 11,054 for Nasdaq, and the low was 11,033, and this white line signifies the center point of that. Usually, I do a bracket order which basically has some random settings where 15 ticks is like you will be taking profit, and stop loss in the evening is more mental, and just to be on safe side, stop loss is set, but I won't wait until it reaches that far. Auto break even also I won't do for the evening session. For the morning session, yeah, maybe. So again, it tried to. That's correct, Ashley. In the evening, trading can be boring. So maybe I will start the music again in the background. That's what they say. Trading futures is all about patience. As long as you can wait for your entry, then the market will decide whether to go in your direction or against you. But as long as you don't pull the trigger, all your ammunition will be secured in your bag, I would say. We all know with TopSteptrader, this is the dreaded line that we don't want to see populate. And it can happen very fast with trading NQ during the day, or for that matter, any future contract. So, need to be very careful. All right, I'm going to put a sell order at 43.50 because I think this is going to test the volume profile lower limit for a quick profit. So 43.50 to 39, that's like 4 points on Nasdaq, which gives you $100. So my trading style is to do some scalping and get positive for the day, and then try to let one of the trade run for the home run, which can be $400, $500 in profit. How is the stream quality? I'm trying it for the third time today. First 2 days were very bad. Like you could see some other windows that, and then I was logging in, and then the audio was not fine for the second video for half of the time. So hopefully this will get better. Thank you, Ashley. Let's see what ES is doing. Nothing going on over there as well. So one thing that I learned is look for the volume where the contract has traded heavily, and the hedge fund managers will try to protect those levels. So your stops and your target should always consider that. So if you see the previous day's session, the maximum trading happened from 11,050 to 11,033. Hi Andrew, welcome to my stream. Basically, you are looking at a Top Step Traderwitz web platform, and basically it's a web-based futures trading platform. I really like it. NQ is a micro contract, and basically it's a 15 minutes chart because nothing is happening. I mean, I switch to 15 minutes. Usually I will change it to 5 minutes if Nasdaq is bouncing a lot. Uh, but this is like dead. This nothing is happening. You can have like multiple contracts. This is ES, which is Standard and Poor's futures contract, and there are a lot of other widgets that you can add, but I like to keep it simple. I don't think anything is going to happen until the Tokyo Stock Exchange opens, which is 8 Eastern time. So we just hang around here until that time. Yeah, during the day you have a I mean, I have a day job, so I cannot do this. And for some reason, I have more success in the evening than during the day. Um, just because of my style of trading, I believe. So I don't know if you were able to see my yesterday's video, and I was up $630 trading Nasdaq, uh, mm, and uh, this morning during the day I did take some trades, and uh, I went down um, like $100 from being plus $630, and somehow I recovered. I don't. Okay, so if you see, I did made eventually 1360 in profit, but during the day, uh, Nasdaq is so hyperactive, I would say, that if your entry is not like the best entry, there's always a chance of getting stopped out. So, man, it was so close. If you see on the 5 minutes chart, it was a tick away from my order before it went, and I would have made $100. Now, do I keep that? I don't think so. I'm going to take it off the charts because I want to see now what happens second time when it tests the mid. So usually don't do that, but I'm going to enable the volume profile for the evening session and see what's happening. So if you see on the right hand side, I enabled, and a lot of volume is happening between point of control and the high volume, and then this red line is the low volume band. Believe me, folks, it's not this quiet. I don't know why it is today. All right, it's breaking towards downward side. If only it got filled my order. Let's see what happens to this particular level. I may add DOM today. Usually watching DOM with Nasdaq is I'm going to close ES. Just for fun, I'm going to take this trade. I'm going to go long, thinking that this will go and test that midpoint for today's session, and my stop loss is going to be very tight uh, below this line. So I got filled in at 37.75. This is just for fun, folks, to see if something triggers it. So you see my stop loss is here, um, 37.75 to 35.75. That's $40, and my target is over here. I think it is going to take me out, but that's what happens once you enter into a trade. Either you lose or you win, but because we are so bored, that's why I decided to do it. Again, a disclaimer, folks, this is just for fun, entertainment, and education. You should not follow my trades because this is a simulation account and the results may not be same for all. It's testing the VWAP at 39.75. Ooh. Sellers at 39.25. I don't imagine what ES will be if Nasdaq is this dead right now. Don't even want to look at it. Seven minutes for or a minute and 30 seconds for 5 minutes bar to close, but 7 minutes for 15 minutes bar to close. All right, we did wall up that liquidity at 39.25, which is good. I know, right? Oh, maybe it's August. People are going on vacation. Although we are getting some rain and storms due to Isaias. That's a hurricane passing through the DC region. Sorry. All right. Again, it did cross the VWAP and then again came down. So looks like nothing is going to happen. It's going to test this high volume profile. Well, we got a good solid bar for the 5 minutes. You know what? I'm just going to tighten my stop. And it's going to take me out. I think this is just sideways action since 1845. Look at that. Okay, if this bar goes green and we are approaching 7:30, which is bottom of the hour, we may see some activity. But then I did say the same thing at the top of the hour and nothing happened. I'm glad I started at 7 Eastern and not early. First, I was thinking to start at 8 Eastern, but because I knew we all were waiting to see how it works, I decided to go live at 7 Eastern. So, yesterday, somebody on the Top Step Trader uh, Facebook group asked me a question on how to set up these volume profiles, and I can spend some time on that. By that time, probably it will take me out. So basically, if you click here, Tradeoid has a lot of add-on tools that you can add, and then there is a tool called Volume Profile, which I already have added. But if you have not added, you will have an option to install that. Once you do that, these add-on tools will be available in free indicators, and this is what is the volume profile. Basically, you can customize it according to the colors that you want, and voila, this charts will appear. And then you can change it to 9:30 to 5 Eastern session, or the evening session, which is we are doing right now. In the If you just do the morning session, then these lines won't appear. All right, how about going break even, folks? Why to take a chance when we are up that big? Given the move NQ is having, it looks like a lot to me. Um, I was going to change it to 15 minutes, but oh, why? I mean, I can move my target to make Nasdaq go positive, which is right now down 3. However, the white line is one of the resistance and support areas, so I might as well keep it there. Feel free to subscribe, folks. It's going to be free, and this way you don't have to look for the link. Once I'm live, uh, you may get notifications, so feel free to subscribe. I know today is boring, but we can't do anything. We can't make the market move. The money managers, the hedge fund managers, they move the markets. Also, if you hit the like button, that will help me grow, because otherwise I don't know if I should keep continuing this or not. Trying to create a community here to achieve our common objective. touch the green line. Even in this small moves, they are respecting the levels. Isn't that awesome? What does that tell us? That tells us algorithms are the ones who make markets go one way or the other. No more human traders. All right, another tip I will give you is as you approach your target, you can start moving your stop loss in that direction because if you're like $10 or $20 away from your target, it doesn't make sense to try and get that $20 when you can be satisfied. I mean, I can get out here for $70 profit, but I mean, it's not real money. So, so my stop is right below the point of control, and 43.50 is the, there you go, success. If you see, even in this dead market, we made $111. If you do custom and then you put tomorrow's date, the trade lasted for 17 minutes. Hooray! Max drawdown is the commission, I believe. So one good thing about trading on this particular platform is, that is the Trader platform, is you don't pay any commission. So if you are a scalper, that goes a long way. That goes really a long way because sometimes we can spend a lot on commissions. So I am at 52,423, so almost less than 600, close to $600 away from my stage 2 target. Another tip, if you want to succeed in the top step trader combine, is never increase your contract size. And this is coming from a individual who has made so many times that mistake. Is like, okay, I reached 52,000, so my scaling plan says I can trade 5 contracts, but the problem is the risk level increases big time. Even if they allow you to trade 5 contracts, unless you are up like $3,000 or $4,000 for the day, never use 5 contracts. I won't say don't. I won't agree to go over two contracts at a time, because if you have a good entry point and then a good stop, then you will have enough chances to make your trade safe and let your winners run. So keep that in mind. Uh, Please let me know if you have any questions. And if you see what I was talking about, the sector mid is at 44. It just went one tick over before dropping. So no matter how crazy the moves are, it will it will respect some levels, at least at the beginning. Let's go to 15 minutes. Look at that. I think this market wants to go down. So friends, I'm actually really upset with the way the market is moving. Um, you tell me, do you want to continue the stream or should we see what happens tomorrow? Tune in maybe a little later, like 7:30, and do the whole thing again. Let me know. I think the activity will start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. 15 minutes for the top of the hour. I think this market wants to go down. All right, one more stab. I'm going to put a sell at 40.25 and my target is going to be far away now. My stop loss is going to be right above this white line, which is the mid for the session. So essentially from 40 to 45 is 5 points, which is $100. So basically we'll be at break even. And then once if it breaks this red resistance level and comes somewhere here, I'm going to move my stop to break even or break even plus 1. Let's see if we get filled. We should. Why at 40.25? Because that's the VWAP. Now I can be more liberal about this trade is because I'm already positive because of my first scalp. The reason I think market is going to go down is today's session, the day session ended weak and market has been overbought for good time. So that's why I think it may go down before it starts going up again. Because that's what is happening, right? This market is just going up, doesn't want to go down at all. Oh man. Wow, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When it goes down, it is going to go down big, and it just happened. I am going to enter into a short here. Same idea. You know what? Let's remove that and enter there. All right, I am in. Okay, let's try to figure out the target. I do think it's going to test this line over here. So 11,008 maybe. If that trade gets filled, it will be awesome. There you go. Voila! Look at that. I am at break even now. Look at that. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. You know what? Got out. Another $100. So so look at the level. Now the mid, because we went to a new low, the white line automatically shifted from 1143 to 1140.6. So those indicators do your all the work for you. You don't have to do mathematical calculations. Now just our real idea was to go close to 11,008, which may happen, may not happen. I'm going to put another sell order at 34.75 and bring the target down to 11,010, and my stop loss is about this green line. I definitely think it is going to fill me in at 34.75. Because if they really want to sell this market, it's going to happen at the top of the hour when the Japanese markets open. Okay, got in at 34.75. Let's see what they want to do at top of the hour in 7 minutes. Will they continue to sell off this market, or they will take it to green? That's 12 points from here. I will go to break even when it tries to make a fresh low at 27.25. If I was up close to $400, I would have added another entry at point of control. That means I would have gone short with two contracts, but don't feel like it because I'm up like $200 and some change. Five minutes for the top of hour. 5 minutes. Will that bring some fireworks and in the direction that we want? Don't know. Market is not able to decide. We just sit back and relax. This is what when I say we need patience. We could have put a order at the point of control, but who has patience for that, right? I think time will teach us eventually. All right. A minute and 10 seconds for top of the hour, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Looks like want to go up now. It's 8 o'clock. New 15 minutes bar started. Yeah, it's going up. All right. This needs to. Oh, there you go. If it makes new low. Oh, it didn't make a new low yet. I want to bring it to. I'll start tightening my stop. 41.75. It wants to fall, but don't know when it is going to. Hmm. I didn't like the bounce from 30. Did not like that bounce. I feel like getting out of this trade. We'll see how this particular 15 minutes bar closes in 12 minutes if we are still in this trade. Even the 8 o'clock PM Japanese market open didn't do anything to this market. I think this will be my last trade for tonight, folks. Whether it will be a winner or a loser, I can't trade anymore with this kind of moves. Alright, if it doesn't make a new low, I'm going to, in fact, I'm going to bring it to break even now. Yeah, yeah, if it doesn't make a new low, then it's of no use. Yeah, I'm out. So, Hmm. Did I have a slippage? Looks like a slippage on my last trade at 805. $5 loss. All right, folks. It was nice having you all, and let's try to tune in tomorrow again. We'll decide. I will either say 7 Eastern or 8 Eastern, uh, depending on what the market reaction is with the earnings reports and all. Thank you. Have a good night and good morning in Asia. See you again tomorrow.